This is a 10-minute stretch to help calm and unwind your body and mind and help prepare you for sleep. You'll just need a couple of pillows or blankets for support. Even though this was designed with bedtime in mind, you can do it anytime you need it, and you can certainly do this on the floor or a couch instead of in bed. Let's get started in reclined bound angle. Lie back and bring the soles of your feet together, dropping your knees open wide, using pillows or blankets underneath to support them. You can keep your arms down at your side, or feel free to open up a little bit more by raising your arms overhead with the backs of your hands on your bed. As we settle into things, I know your brain is loud right now. I know you're exhausted while feeling forever behind, but you did enough today. You need to know that you did enough today. As we move through the session, start to imagine a switchboard filled with dials. Each of those dials controls the volume of things undone. Those things making you feel like you didn't do enough today. Those things that are keeping your mind running. As they pop up, locate that dial on your switchboard and begin to turn it down. Turn that volume down until you don't hear it anymore. And do that each time until it's just you and the water. Until you start to feel weightless, like you're floating, supported by the water below you and around you. Stay here another moment. Moving into wide-legged child pose, flip over onto your shins, widen your knees and put the pillow or blanket in between them. Begin to lower your chest as you walk your hands out in front of you until you're eventually in a supported wide-legged child pose. Focus on the feeling of your stomach expanding into the pillow or blanket below you as you inhale, feeling that breath go into your hips. Feel the release as you exhale, letting the air out. See if you can send just a little bit more breath to your hips on each inhale. Stay here for a little bit longer. Moving into supported frog pose. Come back up onto your shins and add another blanket or pillow for extra support. This time you're going to essentially straddle the blankets and pillows as you let your knees expand further onto the bed, with both the insides of your knees and your ankles making contact with the bed. Bringing your feet together reduces the stretch and strain. Increasing the distance between your feet will increase the stretch. Same thing, try to send your breath into your hips, sending a little more each time. Stay here and melt for a little while. Moving into supported bridge pose. Very slowly make your way to sitting. And then slowly lie on your back with your knees up, feet about hips distance apart. Grab a couple of pillows or your blanket and put them underneath your pelvis. Make sure your pelvis is fully supported, and you can keep your arms down at your side or however comfortable. As we stay here, imagine your hips melting into that blanket just a little bit more on each exhale. Moving into reclined rocking spinal twist. You can stay on your back and pull the blankets or pillows out from underneath you. Bring your knees to your chest and just hug them for a second, and then release them to about a 90-degree angle. Inhale and drop your knees to the right, and then exhale, lifting your knees, twisting and dropping them to the left. Inhale to the right, exhale to the left. I find keeping my arms extended out straight really helps stabilize me here. Moving into reclined twist, hug your knees back into your chest again. Drop your left leg, extending it out straight. Take your left hand to your right knee and twist. You can gaze up toward the ceiling or increase the stretch by gazing toward your right hand. Keep breathing into your belly, inhaling, extending your belly, exhaling, twisting just a little bit deeper each time if you can. Switch sides, bring your left knee to your chest, hug both knees, drop your right leg extended straight out, right hand to left knee, twist. Moving into our final relaxation pose, legs up wall. Position yourself so you can place your legs along your headboard or your wall, whatever is easiest from your bed. Put your blanket or pillows underneath your low back and pelvis to provide plenty of support. Lie down with your butt at least a few inches from the bed or the wall, and then extend your legs straight up. If this is too intense, you can take a few blankets and pillows and just ball them up, and do this as you would if you were using a chair, resting your calves on top of the pile of pillows and blankets so that your legs are in about a 90-degree angle bent at the knee. We're here for a little longer, but feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. Sleep well, my friend.